Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Count 'em, 6 days in a row where your boy has gone live. This has got to be some kind of new record. I don't know what's going on. Uh, Everything's weird. I don't know what's happening. But we going off, I guess. Yay, burnout. We're on world record pace. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, man. Today, ladies and gentlemen, was a great day because I got my grade back on my first Calc 2 test. I was expecting like anywhere from like a 75 to like an 85, and I got a 96. I'm not sure how I got a 96, but I got a 96, so I'm not gonna complain. I put like 3 weeks of my life into studying for that test, so I'm glad I did well on it. But yeah, I did well on my first Calc 2 test, which I was kind of worried about, so I'm happy about that. So the teacher basically said, "Hey, how you're studying, just stay with that. It's apparently it's working. So now I know what I need to do to study, which is good, considering Calc was kind of my struggle class last year. Like I didn't do badly in it, but I put a lot of long hours in with tutors and stuff because I didn't understand calculus. Or I kind of understood it, but whatever. It's complicated. But I got 96 on my first test, and like a lot of the guys passed too. So we were kind of all celebrating throughout the day today, which big hype, big hype. Gotta celebrate when you can. Nothing. It doesn't have to be all work. You can you can enjoy your life at some times, and that's what I've learned because I was putting in 2-3 hours a day studying for this test, and it paid off, so I'm happy. Oh man, we haven't had to deal with a lot of hackers lately. It's been nice. Did you mention a new phone? Yes, I did. My lovely parents gave me an early birthday present, and I set up my new phone tonight. It took a long time because like it failed multiple times, and I didn't know how to put the SIM card in, and I had to wait for my mom to come home to teach me how to put the SIM card in and everything. Okay, a moment, I take my headset off. All right. I mean gabagool, you know what I mean?
You get
13 Pro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was. It's about the
I edited some stuff.
You edited some stuff.
Like my mic, is it good? I
Oh
messed
yeah,
up
your
stuff.
your mic quality is banging.
Baba boy.
But yeah, it took a long time to set up. Like to be
That's
fair, I
not
have
what-
a good amount of apps, but
When I set up my 11, bro, I swear it took like 2 hours for that Apple logo to go away. The white line just was like, oh, going
nah, I ain't gonna move
negative.
today.
It was like, I mean, you got a lot of photos, but I can't move any faster. How was your day, my boy?
Pretty good, man. Got a good grade on my first calc test.
Good, bring up that grade pretty high, keep it there for a while, and just keep rolling with it. A good test grade. Like what was your good test grade?
25% of my grade.
And wow, holy schmazolies. And you did good? Like wow, holy moly, dude.
Like yeah.
Let's go. Hey, I'm now in trigonometry, like learning trigonometry. So
Very important.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know how planned you are on going in math, but if you go,
I think I'm either gonna take the chance in senior year and go to calculus, or I'm gonna end at algebra 2. It's one of the two. But I like this word. I don't know if your teacher taught you it, but it's like SOHCAHTOA.
SOHCAHTOA, dude,
Goated word. And
lifesaver.
my whole class hates it, but dude, it's so fun.
It's goated, dog.
Oh, Ava's back. Awesome.
Sine opposite hypotenuse. Cosine adjacent hypotenuse.
And then, dude.
Tangent opposite adjacent.
Let me just say that I made my teacher run over to give me a high five. Keep in mind, I have the biggest crush on my teacher. Bro, she literally was like SOHCAHTOA, and everyone was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "What is it? Just like PEMDAS?" She was like, "I was just gonna say that," and ran over and high fived me. I was like, "Oh yeah!"
Woo, yeah, baby.
I was like, "Yeah, baby."
What's going on, everybody? Bacon, Ricky, Ava, Hope, Melanie.
Bro, what?
Good to see y'all. Nah, man, SOHCAHTOA will save your behind. I'm still using SOHCAHTOA, man.
And, like, listen, I just got one thing to say about it so far. I have one problem. The only little tiny issue I find is eventually I think I'm going to mess up, like, the difference between adjacent and opposite. Because it's very easy to do that.
Yeah, no, I feel you. If you need any help with trigonometry, I pretty much have basic trigonometry ingrained into my brain at this point. When you start dealing with cosine, cosecant, and cotangent, it can get a little trickier. Like, I'm not even 100% with that. And when you get to inverse trig functions, don't even get me started. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about yet. But,
yeah, in my head, I'm just like, damn.
Bro, and honestly, that's some of the simpler stuff. But, listen, trigonometry is very important. It's very, very important.
I mean, it's going to become, a pain in the bunion, but it seems like relatively, like, I can sit down and I will enjoy doing this, Have
you done special angle formulas yet? Like 45, 45, 90, 30, 60, 90?
Like right isosceles, yeah.
That's another thing that's important. I think that's SAT material, so.
Yeah, like, I know, like, literally right isosceles is engraved in my head because I made, like, a statement to the class that I really like the word isosceles. And anytime it's a right isosceles, my teacher's like, James, tell the class what triangle is. I'm like, right isosceles. And they're like, what are the degrees? I'm like, 45 on each side because it's 90. And then,
And the teacher's just like, what?
Yeah, baby. Adjacent. Spell it right first. Is that actually how you spell it? It doesn't look right.
Yes, that is how you spell adjacent.
No, it's not. No way.
Yes, it is.
Dude, I spelled it right and it still doesn't look right. My brain's playing games. Adjacent. No way that's right.
Wait, existence. I know what you're talking about. Existence. I've seen that video. I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember this.
Dude, someone I think that's why my teacher made that weird face, bro. I think it's like, it's different when a little student says it, but this dude in my class literally was like, dude, that sounds like a native tribe. And I was like, I mean, or it's just SOHCAHTOA,
Yeah, I remember thinking something similar when I first heard it. But
well, yeah, Toa, like that.
Yeah,
that's a very.
Yeah, it sounds like Iroquois or one of the Native American tribes. But I think there was like this one teacher that put on like a Native American headband or something and started dancing around the room or whatever.
Was it like in your head, like, did you think, man, this is offensive, or was it like everyone?
Well, it was my freshman year, and cancel culture wasn't quite in full swing my freshman year.
Okay, if you were to look back at it right now, would you think, like, yeah, you can't do that?
What I thought at the time, most likely.
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, it's like, you could probably get away with it, but just not with, like, something like that. Like, when you have that many people watching you, maybe a video recording you, like, come on,
Come on,
Like I said, like, don't get me wrong. I thought that in my head. I was like, man.
Everybody does. Literally everybody does. We all kind of turn to each other like, hey, yo.
SOHCAHTOA. Are we in history class right now? Or are we, like, you just like.
It works though. You remember it.
there's a difference between like saying it in your head or saying it to your friend or dressing up as that.
I mean, yeah, of course.
I didn't see it, so I'm in my head. I might just be thinking like.
I mean, I'm personally not a fan. I know there's some people defending that lady. I'm not a fan of it, and the reason of it is this: if it was a Native American tribe, like if it was an actual Native American tribe, okay, I can see it. But I just think that's unnecessary and a little bit like obviously, yes, everyone immediately thinks, "Wow, that kind of sounds like the
I
name
don't
of a
think it's
Native
bad
American
if you don't
tribe."
have bad intention. I mean, that makes sense, but you can. There's also I can't even say
Well,
it, but
what I
like,
will say is if she was doing it for the sake of I know my students need to remember this, let me do something they're not going to forget, then I understand that completely because it is extremely important. That's one of the it's the fundamental principle of trigonometry. You have to remember that and you have to be able to apply that to
but
move on in math. You have to.
don't forget that teachers. I don't know all of them because some of them are older and oh, I don't know how to work Google after looking up Google in Google.
I do that
But
myself sometimes. And
yeah, it happens. But
that's
they're
like
like, oh, the internet's not my friend
when
today.
it's like when you lag in real life and you look up Google on Google.
Yeah, you're like Google.com. All right, cool. Let me look up Google. Oh, wait, I just did that. Anyway, it's like it's not that hard to make like a presentation, even on slides, with a little bit of animation to help people remember something.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Anything is better than what my first trig teacher did. And I say first trig teacher because I had algebra 2 trig and then I had I had geo trig and then I had algebra 2 trig both my freshman year. So I technically had 2 trig classes. You haven't started the unit circle yet, have you?
No, I actually today was my like first day of trigonometry. Like I literally just learned SOHCAHTOA. I just learned like how to find x and y, which is that I knew because of geometry. But like you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're gonna end up using special angle formulas. You're gonna end up using they're letting you use calculators for that, right?
Yeah, like it's my teacher's making it easier. She was like, "This calculator is gonna be your best friend in trigonometry," and I was like,
Yeah,
"Alright,
well,
cool."
it's not exactly what you want to hear from a teacher, but like if because like you don't I'll say this in higher level math classes you don't ever really how do I say this, you don't ever really evaluate like sine of x. Like if you have to give x a value, like one of the things that I'll bring up is integrating. I'm sure you have no idea what integration is, but basically it's, and you don't know what derivatives are either, so saying it's antiderivatives doesn't make it any easier, but basically there's formulas for certain functions, certain like sine has a formula, cosine has a formula, etc., etc. And say like you integral of sine is negative cosine, which it is, that's the formula, integral of sine is negative cosine. If there's like sometimes you'll be given numbers and said, okay, evaluate the function at this number, and if it's like sine of x, then you have to plug in say 12 for x and then evaluate sine of x. But normally you do that with a calculator.
Yeah.
If you're plugging a number in for like sine of x, you use a calculator for that. That's not something you calculate off the top of your head. The only thing you do is like there's some, and I'm sure you'll learn these, they're called trigonometric identities. Like certain powers of sine and cosine and stuff when added together will equal like 1, or like it's difficult to explain because you're just starting trigonometry, but if you ever need help with trigonometry, it is crucial to Calc 2. And I've had to brush up on some of the identities and stuff from like my freshman and sophomore years. So if you ever need help with trigonometry, I got you. Because it's crucial and you have to understand it.
My only thing that I could say that like they're kind of like okay, so what was it? Something angle. What was it?
Angle.
Like no, you were just saying it. It was like they're gonna start incorporating this.
Special angle formula.
Yeah. Is that like right isosceles and stuff like that?
No.
Okay, then I guess
that sounds more like geometry than trigonometry.
Yeah. But what I'm gonna say is that they are.
Is he paying attention to chat? I'm trying to have a conversation with my friend.
Damn, bro. Anyways, I lost my train of thought now. No, I got it. So, yeah, they're kind of like, I guess they're expecting us to know this. So, like, you know how, like, normally for a right isosceles, there'd be the two lines, and that's all, and the 90-degree angle, and that's all you got to figure out that it's 45 and 45 to find the angle that you're missing.
Well, if it's an isosceles, then it's got to be 45, 45.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But, like, they're incorporating, like, you're supposed to know this yourself, kind of. Like, they're all, we also have, like, the 60, 30, 90 triangles and the 45, 45, 90 triangles.
Have you started finding side links for those yet? Like, have you started, like, saying for a 45, 45, 90, you've got the x, and x times square root of 2? Have you done that yet? No? Okay.
I mean, this is obvious, but Pythagorean theorem, you know?
Oh, yeah. Pythagorean theorem never goes away.
Honestly, like, the word makes it sound scarier than it is.
It's not. If you have the values you need and you can evaluate.
Oh my god, I need radicals out of my life. I'm done with them.
They ain't going anywhere, brother. Let me tell you.
I don't like them. It's like, well, see, listen. You have 17, 19, but don't forget you got 3 radical 5s. So you got to times 3 times 3. So you got, 3 squares. So you got to make it 9 times 5. And then I'm like, all right, you know.
Yeah, what I'm working on right now is or one of the sections I'm going over right now is arc length, like length of, like, say you draw a curve on a graph. I'm trying to find the length of, like, that curve, like the distance around the curve. And the formulas for that all involve radicals. And, like, the radicals are like 1 plus derivative of y in respect to x squared or whatever. So it's, and obviously you'll as you move further in math, you'll
yeah, I'll get there.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys for not reading chat. I kind of, like, I've been where Gingy is right now in math, so I'm trying to help him out if I can.
Yeah, and if anyone is, at freshman above or 8th grade or
how are my 2 trig classes freshman year? That's crazy.
Going to geometry eventually, like next year possibly, like what we're saying, you're probably like, dude, what? Just remember that y equals mx plus b.
Slip intercept form, baby.
No, I swear to God, y equals mx plus b. You'll never forget that statement. If you don't know what that is, you'll learn it like next year or the next year, whenever. You'll never forget it.
It's somewhat useful in calc. Haven't really used it in calc 2.
No, yeah, it's not like
pre-calc and calc, when you work more with linear stuff, it's somewhat useful, but in calc 2, when you start working, because that's for a line. That's when you're finding the slope of a line. In calc 2, you don't work with lines anymore. You work with curves and like parabolas. You know what a parabola is?
Nope.
You will learn that. You stop working with straight lines and you start working with curved lines, and intersecting graphs and finding the area in between graphs and stuff, and it's not that complicated, yeah.
Hey, all I'm gonna say sorry, I hit the wrong key. All I'm gonna say is anybody who's, I don't know how to say this, who's not even in high school yet, or is just, a freshman or sophomore like I am, and you want to do something in life related to math or, whatever, take the advantage, bro. Do it. It literally will suck for the years being, but, like, saying on your resume that you did Calc 2, every college will be like, damn, all right. And especially if you pass, and with a good grade, oh my god, they're gonna cream.
And here's actually what I will say. As weird as this sounds, I will not say Calc 2 was easier than Calc 1. What I will say is that Calc 2, I've been doing significantly better in terms of understanding and being able to apply the information in Calc 2 than I was in Calc 1, which I don't know how that makes sense. In Calc 1, I needed a tutor for like half the semester because I genuinely just didn't get it. But in Calc 2, I haven't had to do that. I've genuinely been understanding the material so far. Maybe it's just because, I have an actual college, like, okay, technically the guy was a college certified professor, but he was working under like a high school contract or whatever, and COVID hit in the middle of pre-calc and it was a mess. But I'm working in the classroom with an actual calc teacher who can frankly teach. And the ability that I'm able to get a 96 on my first calc test, while considering she has a heavy accent, nothing against her, but she has a heavy accent. I'm happy,
Also, give yourself the credit because if you're in algebra 2 or calc 2, same thing, anything with the number 2, like English 2, it's a little different. But you're also using the knowledge and kind of using common sense to figure it out.
What I will say is pay attention. In
algebra and geometry and trigonometry and calculus. I haven't been in calculus, but man, you just want to sleep sometimes.
In your like intermediate algebra, that's like algebra 1, algebra 2, and trig, pay attention, because a lot of those concepts, a lot of those identities, a lot of those formulas, you're going to need to remember. And some teachers will give you a brief, like, okay, you guys remember this formula, right? Blah, blah, blah. That's all you're going to get. Beyond that, you're on your own. So it's very important to remember as much of that as you can. And I feel like calculus is a bit of a tabooed subject. Like, people hear calculus and they're like, oh my god, can't even imagine if I was taking calculus. But I don't want to say it's not that bad, because it's got its moments. But I really don't think it's as horrendous as people make it out to be. Like, obviously it's complicated.
I don't know how to say that person's name in chat, but I don't want to mess it up, but that is true. I want to say very factual statement. I'm better at subjects that other people are good at, and it makes me feel
that's honestly a point that I was thinking about. Like, it might just be a me thing where because of how my brain is structured, maybe
suck at geometry.
But that's not me trying to flex. That's just me saying, I'm not sure how other people would view things.
Yeah,
but
you have a bad subject.
Rawiri, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Different people understand different things quicker and excel in different subject areas. I 100% agree. That's 100% a factual statement. And completely correct. What's up, Vilux and Vishy Big Boy, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys. But that's absolutely correct. 110%.
Man, I don't know what I'm gonna say. This is just me saying it. I don't care what subject, bro. Don't give a S word about anybody else in class. Focus. Keep your mentality up. Keep, concentration. Maybe slip a snack here and there to keep you, ready to go. Keep moving and take your time. Very important, every subject. Take your time. Make sure everything's good. Checked it. You got no prize for being first.
And if you get a nice teacher, sometimes you'll get to make corrections. Sometimes when you get your grade back, you'll get to make corrections for like half credit.
That's if you don't goof. A little bit.
What Gingy's saying is absolutely true. Focusing and taking your time while also, keeping up and making sure you're on the right track is extremely important.
Oh, another big thing. Man, organization. Big part of school in general. I'm not even going to say high school. I wish I was more organized in
I'm about the least organized person you're ever gonna meet.
Well, me, I have a couple, folded up pages or papers here and there that should not be folded, but at least know where everything you need is. Like for me, I'm in chemistry. I need my periodic table every day, so I know exactly where that is.
Yeah.
Man,
I have a binder for my calc stuff. I have a folder for assembly language. I have a folder for business. I have a notebook to be honest, I have about 5 or 6 calculus notebooks. One of them's completely full. Actually, 2 of them are completely full, but that one was a combination of calculus and assembly. That was a bit of a notes and practice notebook. And I've got 2 practice notebooks that are just for notes and practice. And then I've got 2 more, or I've got one that's completely filled, and I've got 2 more. I'm going to do 1 notebook per unit. Because 70 sheets of loose leaf is not enough to get you through calc. My entire binder is full of just scrap paper from me studying for the first test. Do you have advice about middle school? Don't be the teacher's pet.
Don't be the teacher's pet. Honestly, if you're hold on, let me say this in a way. If you're in public school and you know that like half the kids in your school are going to high school with you, make sure you got a couple friends. If you don't, that's all right, but make sure you got 1 or 2 friends you can rely on to ask questions with. And like, it's always nice to go to high school freshman year with someone to talk to. That was me. That was me, at least. You know, unless you don't like talking to people, that's all right. But
I had one person I really talked to consistently. Like I had other kids from my school, but I had one kid, who I actually talked to somewhat consistently. Oh, I can move around now. Okay, cool. I didn't know I could do that. Oh no, I can't. What the heck? Oh, okay. Why do I keep teleporting back over here? I don't want to spectate you anymore.
Wait, did I tell you advice for middle school? Oh, advice for middle school. I was talking about high school. My bad. Also, with advice for middle school, just keep your grades up. Really, honestly, like, don't stress too much. Stress over the test, but the quizzes, just get over an 80, and you're good. You know? 8th grade, maybe take it a little more serious.
What I will say is, always do your best. Don't take anything for granted and don't slack off. If you do screw up a couple times, it's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. I had my fair share of screw ups in middle school. One day I forgot my binder for a quiz where that was open notes, and kind of was a bit of an L, not gonna lie. But if you always try your best, if you mess up a few times, it's not that big of a deal.
Speaking of notes, and this is for anybody. I have found, unless, my teacher's given me the luxury of writing on a Google Doc for notes, because it's just easier for me to read. But if you're writing with a pen or pencil, try to be as neat as possible while keeping, like, the pace, because, you don't want to fall behind. But, bro, being able to read your own notes is so nice. Oh, my God. My handwriting used to be so bad where I couldn't even read it. Man. I was
That's honestly like very good advice. Very good advice. All right.
Okay, thanks. I'm in 6th grade. Hey.
Don't do what I did.
I'm waiting. What did you do?
Oh, okay. You want me to elaborate?
Don't do what I did.
Don't. Ooh, I got multiple things. Number 1. If you hear that a girl likes you, do not jump into a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship.
Or a guy. It could be a guy.
If it's a guy, it's a guy. I mean, listen, I'm not going to judge anybody's sexuality.
For the sake of the story, let's just say...
I say this because for me, it was a girl. I heard that a girl liked me, and I was like, oh my god, I need to be dating this girl now. And don't snort pretzels. Yeah, that's a good one. If you know, you know.
Stay away from the Smarties.
But yeah, if you hear somebody likes you, don't jump into a relationship just for the sake of being in it. Number 2, don't be like the teacher's pet, kind of snitch, kind of, the person that is like
that no one can talk to.
Don't be the person that just sucks up to the teacher all the time, because that was kind of me.
Oh, I got a good one. Can I say it?
Sure.
I beg. I really beg. You're in 6th grade, and I cannot believe I have to tell a 6th grader this. Please stay away from nicotine. Oh my god, bro. And weed, just anything that, someone tries to put in your body, pause. Just stay away from it, bro. You will regret it, because I have a friend who literally started doing that in 6th grade, which I can't believe, because in 6th grade I was playing Minecraft every night. So I don't know if I guess, you know, Dare got in my head. It's finally come around, but just stay away from that shit, man.
I mean, it's not just a sixth. I feel like that's more of a high school thing, but I mean, if people are
No,
actually
bro,
doing
I'm
this in
serious,
6th grade,
bro.
then
6th graders are bad.
uh,
Got a girly
not at the
cap.
moment, Ava. No.
Sorry.
I back in 6th grade, I had talked.
Bad grades. I was in love with my tutor. Sorry.
I talked to this one girl who played Minecraft a lot in my class. She was kind of shy, you know, didn't talk a lot, really smart, and you know, I heard that she liked me, and so it was the most awkward thing ever. But you know, I was like, oh, I guess we're dating now, and you know, I'm not even gonna go into it, but it didn't last very long, and it wasn't really a true relationship. It was just you like me, I kind of like you, I guess, and I guess we're a thing now.
You know, yeah.
But yeah, and then I had like a somewhat actual relationship, my freshman year of high school, the end of my freshman year, I guess. And I mean that was fine for a few months, but whatever. Until it, you know, it wasn't anymore. But you know, that's how relationships work. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not so good. And then,
I got something to elaborate on that.
oh, okay.
If you want to finish, you can finish.
I was just gonna say, since then I haven't really done much in the dating game. I've just been kind of stagnant.
Hey, but that's good though.
Yeah,
You focusing on
it's
your
not-
stuff and your future
and
instead of, you know, your status.
I said
in
this
high
a couple streams ago. It's not really at the top of my list right now, you know? Like, I'm much more focused on academics and about, you know, applying to colleges right now than I am about getting a girlfriend for my senior year of high school, which is already 25% of the way done, you know? So, like, obviously, don't get me wrong. Like, if a girl likes me, hey, that's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be like, oh, girls, you know? I'm not going to be like that. But... Or if it's a guy, I mean, hey, listen, I'm personally not gay, but if I heard a guy like me, I'd still be flattered.
I would be like, oh my god, really?
But
Dude,
I mean, just hey, listen, if someone likes me, I mean, hey, they like me, that's cool. I'm not gonna be like, ew, I don't want to talk to you. You're getting in my way of being successful. Like, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, I just, you know, I'm focused on the stuff that I know is gonna be key for my future right now. But hey, if someone likes me, someone likes me. I mean, you know, it's never a bad thing to have somebody like you. I'm just looping around in circles. I just realized. So sorry about that.
Let me elaborate.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is for anybody in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 1, 2, no. Honestly, do not worry about status at all. Literally, maybe 6th, 7th, and 8th is with the only time where they're like, yeah, they're the popular kids. You get to freshman year, nobody knows you.
Facts.
Nobody knows you. And being the popular kid, being the jock in high school, it means nothing in life. It means nothing. You could be the coolest kid in the school, and you bully the kid who has a 5.0 GPA. Who's going somewhere in life?
Here's what I will say about that. I never really like, obviously, you know, I'm somewhat made a friend group for myself, but I never really focused on being one of the popular kids in middle school or high school. And when I got to high school, I don't want to say I wouldn't say I fit in necessarily with the popular group, but there are popular kids who will be like, oh, yo, what's up, Jack? And like dap me up or whatever. And like at first I was like, oh, they're just, you know, joking, you know, they're laughing at me behind my back, but they're really nice kids. Genuinely, they're just a couple kids who are on like the baseball team or whatever that are genuinely like happy to see me.
Just because you're popular, I did not mean saying that every popular kid is. You could be popular and also be the smartest kid in school. I didn't, you know. If you're popular, hey, you're popular, but don't focus on it. Don't go out of your way to act different.
Agreed. Be you. That's probably the most important thing, is just be you.
Oh, and Ricky, people already ignore you in school. Guess what? It don't matter.
It doesn't.
It don't matter. It really doesn't. I mean, you have friends. If you don't in school, it's all right. Easily, you have me. You have Jack. You have Dusky. You know everybody in this chat. If not, but hey, you also could be the most popular kid in school. I'm just saying.
Also, not saying you have to like everybody in your school, but if you have people you hate, don't write it down. There's a kid that got expelled from my school freshman year because he had a hit list. So,
damn, what the heck?
Like, obviously, it's not against the law to hate somebody, but keep it to yourself, please, and never act on that.
Sort of with that, my motto in high school, I know it's weird to say, because, but try to be nice to everybody. And if they're not nice to you, there's no reason for you to be nice to them. But don't be a douche to begin with, Yeah,
don't go in with the assumption of, oh, I already know this kid doesn't like me.
Because like, it's gonna come back to haunt you.
Give everybody a chance at least. Just act friendly to everybody. What I would say is, if you're going into high school on that first day, try to reach out, talk to as many people as you can, get as many phone numbers as you can. I'll say this right now: 75% of those people you will not consistently talk to after like your freshman year. 75% of those people. But hey, 25% of those people might stay good friends with you for the rest of high school.
And past high school. Who knows?
Seriously. Like, I'm going to talk to Paul. Okay, I knew Paul before high school. But Mike and Owen and Julie, I'm sure I'll talk to them for years after high school. Because they're my good friends.
Let me just say something from existence that I only hate this one girl. And she's kind of a pick-me girl. Hate is a strong word. Say you despise. Second, don't hate her for being herself. Third, unless there's a reason. But, just, yeah. Alright, thank you. I think I got the point.
Stop getting in my way when I'm trying to shoot the murderer.
Sorry.
Literally throwing.
This dude is really like, hold on, Mario, I will protect you. There is a reason. Alright, hey, there's a reason. Mario, how did you... Because everyone was running in front of the man. What are you talking about?
Person ran in front of me and prevented me from shooting the killer. So, I shot the wrong person, and I died. And sorry, we've just been kind of lecturing y'all about school for the first hour, but like
you're gonna use it. You're gonna.
You are. You're gonna think back to Mario and Gingy prepared me for this.
Hey, wait. This is for anybody in middle school, and high school. I beg, nobody likes it, especially probably your crush. I'm not gonna say the ladies, because there's obviously people who like. Forget it. Be nice to your teacher. Don't be a douchebag to your teacher because you think it's cool. Be respectful. And if your teacher has a problem with you for being respectful, don't do anything back. Just be like, when you walk out the classroom, maybe say something to your friend, but don't do it in class. I don't know what it is with teachers. They got eagle ears, bro.
We had a fire drill today.
Me too. I was out there like. Whoosh!
We left the building. This one teacher goes, "Okay, everybody quiet." And this one kid just goes, "No."
Okay. Well, listen, it's funny, but for that student, it's gonna come back to haunt.
Teachers didn't hear them, but.
Yeah, well, sometimes teachers are deaf.
Sometimes teachers choose to ignore them. I'm not convinced teachers don't hear that stuff. They just choose to ignore it. And then sometimes they snap. And you don't want to be the one they snap on. So,
yeah, listen how bad it is, right?
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Don't be that guy.
Like, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's the best advice is, for that statement, is just like, hopefully your teacher, most teachers aren't, I'm going to be honest with you, for the non-freshmen and non-high schoolers, how teachers act on the first day of school, you're not going to get that all year.
Nah.
You're not getting that all year. Like, they're like, oh, they sit you here, you have a good time, a lot of laughs, a lot of this. Oh, this is a nice... You're going to hate it. But, hey, my geometry teacher's been the same all year, so that's pretty cool.
Some teachers will be, but a lot of teachers won't. And you're just going to have to adapt. That's just how it is.
You got to keep moving. Gotta keep rolling. Oh, another big statement. You're gonna lose friends. It happens. Also, just keep rolling, keep moving.
A lot of the people that I became friends with freshman year, I no longer follow on Instagram. Um, and I just don't talk to like anymore. Like I just don't. Like
Yeah, well,
either because they changed or they started hanging out with other people or they just weren't nice to me or whatever it was.
well, the dude who like this is a perfect example. Dude, I was like, man, this is my home slice. This is my dog. We're gonna graduate together, be bros. It only took 1 year of high school to separate us. It is what it is. You just gotta keep rolling.
What's up, Master Ashify? Welcome to the stream.
God, I wish I could go to school in person, but we are in level 3. You mean, like, are we talking like grade 3, or am I misunderstanding?
Can I see your inventory? Do you want to see my inventory? I don't think you do. I didn't actually get any of it. Just kind of. Wait, do I have the secret?
Also on Pet Sim Expert.
I was given all this stuff. I didn't earn any of this. So.
Yeah, me too. The way certain dude, what are you saying? Just like grown individuals with.
Shout out if you're watching. Chances a certain computer science teacher is watching stream right now out of 10. Hey, listen. You know who you are. If you're watching, Dusky and I will be consulting with you about Azure Minecraft server thing that I discussed with you yesterday.
As he once said, you are.
But nah, man. Like the one example I like to talk about when it comes to friends is, to be fair, I was extremely stupid as a freshman in high school. Not like
everyone's stupid as a
I'm a jump in the middle of the road just to get attention stupid, but like I did a lot of stuff I really shouldn't have done just for like, oh, this is what I got to do. I'm a high schooler. Asked this girl out like right before Christmas. Or was it November? I don't remember. Not too long before Christmas, I asked this girl out. She used that excuse of, oh, I don't want to harm our friendship. It's a nah, fellas. All right. If she says I don't want to break our friendship, it's a nah. She just ain't interested. But I got invited to a Christmas party. This girl and this other girl, who I swore had a crush on me, but whatever, that's besides the point, hosted a Christmas party. I didn't realize it at the time because I was freaking stupid. But probably better I didn't date her. I've heard some things. But I went to a Christmas party hosted by these two girls that they were on my bus. I wasn't too close with them, but, close enough to get invited. And no offense to them if they're watching, the party was kind of bunions. It was.
He said the word. Yeah.
The food was like, eh. And to be fair, the reason it was kind of bunions was because I didn't really know that many people too well, so I was kind of standing there like, I guess I'll just play another round of ping pong with Scott. But yeah.
Oh, speaking of parties, let me preach on this one. Do not go to a party if you do not want to go.
Facts.
If someone's there that you want to see, I mean, it's debatable, but only go if they're gonna hang with you the entire time.
Yeah, you'll be sitting there miserable for the entire night.
And not even just that, but parties, bro. People are stupid, and high schoolers have no tolerance with drinking, which they shouldn't even be doing. But when they do, I mean, hey, here we go. Hey, let's have a drink. I'm not hating on that because it's kind of fun. But don't do it.
I kind of have a party story too, but hold on, I won't catch up. I won't catch up on chat.
But wait, don't go if you are feeling pressure to go, because peer pressure is a real fucking thing, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry for the language. It is a real thing.
It is, 100%. All right, let's see. Chances of Mario being the best YouTuber a gajillion %. Thank you, Lucas. It's sad people don't say stuff like this. Like we are right now. People aren't caring anymore. Like at my school, the people are mostly idiots. Same here. I go to school in a very rich town, and people are driving Teslas and BMWs to school every day, don't know how to park.
You have a Tesla, park it.
Doing, jewels and weed and who knows what else, and doing inappropriate crap in the bathrooms. But
Yeah, dude, I was speaking of, I heard terrible stuff from your school, bro.
I'm one of the people everyone likes, but I don't say it because some are idiots. I keep it to myself. There's not a problem with being someone that everybody likes, but just like don't let it get to your head, I guess. And then
Yeah, literally, don't think you're better than everyone. This is for everyone. Don't think you're better than everyone else because you have, a lot of friends. It doesn't mean shit. Just be cool with everyone.
I actually do have a party story. This happened like last week. So some freshmen at my school were hosting a party. I'm assuming because of the results that they weren't wearing masks, because 6 positive cases came from that party. The entire freshman class was forced to quarantine for 2 weeks. The entire class.
That went pretty well.
My brother was the only present person in his biology class. The only one. Everyone else had to be virtual because these friggin' stupid freshmen didn't want to wear masks at a party. There were 6 positive cases from the party, and the entire freshman class had to go virtual because the principal said, "Nah, you ain't getting the whole school sick." And I don't blame her for doing it. Sure, it's going to cause a logistical nightmare, but I don't blame her for doing it.
Speaking of that, depending on where you're from, wow, we are really going in on these advice stuff.
Seriously,
anyway.
Screw the Roblox. Y'all are getting life advice tonight, and you're going to like it.
I gotta say that it depends on where you are, because, it's not mandatory in some states or wherever you're from to wear a mask. But if you are mandatory to wear a mask, please keep your mask up, bro.
Seriously.
Like, you do not, yeah, the kid goes to school. He's taking the risk to begin with. But you don't know what's going on at home. Seeing me, you don't know that I live with my grandma, It's a big risk to get COVID in my house. I'm not just saying me, but anybody. Everybody. Everybody has something going on at home. Yeah. That's another thing. Don't judge people because you don't know what's going on at home.
Also, very, very true. Also, don't cheat.
You don't cheat on tests or don't cheat on the bitches, mate. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you're in a relationship, be loyal, man. God, shit, man.
That's another thing that I've noticed about people in my school. Not only are most of them, and I'm going to say most because there are some genuinely very kind people in my school, but a lot of them, complete jerks, first of all. Spoiled rich brats, driving their Teslas and big trucks and fancy cars to school every day. Not giving a crap about the mask rules or the dress code or, saying, "Hey, can I go to the bathroom?" and going down to the vending machine to get snacks. Like, people who literally could not give a crap and just do not want to be there in the slightest.
I mean, I just, for me, I'm kind of like, I don't know how to say this without, saying it, to be honest. But, I really care about school. I care about my future. But I don't stress crazy about school, But I never skip because that's stupid. Skipping class, you get nothing out of it. Just sit there and do nothing, if anything, bro.
Bro, here's what I'll say about this. You will beg for time when you have nothing to do as you get, up in school. Because that's extra time to study, that's extra time to work, that's extra time to relax. You will beg for time when you have nothing to do.
Speaking of that, I took a nice nap in 4th period today because I finished 2 projects yesterday.
Also, if you're gonna nap, do it in a free period, not during a block. Kid fell asleep on the first day of school this semester. It was kind of funny.
Well, for him. Yeah, be smart. If you're like, hey, nothing's going on, I'm gonna take a nap. Make sure you're for sure. Oh, and be prepared for people to take pictures if your friend's taking pictures of you sleeping. I can't
your friends will take pictures of you. We bully Michael when he falls asleep in assembly language.
You will not get out of it. Like, if they see you like dozing off, they're like, "Oh, Snapchat,"
But hey, listen, the best advice I can give y'all when it comes to school is just be yourself, work hard, and good things will come to you. And it's really that simple. Just do your best, Be who you are. Find the people who will like you for who you are, and don't worry about the others.
Just focus on what you need to focus about. Simple as that.
Getting your priorities straight is one of the things that you definitely have to do in high school.
Dude, this advice goes for anything, and I'm gonna say it to all y'all: worry about today, and tomorrow.
It's what's gotten me through Calc 2 so far. If you try to
keep going.
Okay.
No, I didn't know. I was saying you gotta keep going, and then I slowed down. I stopped. All right, now you continue.
But one of the best bits of advice I can say is, when you're at the beginning of a semester and the teacher's like, all right, let's look at the syllabus, and you look at the syllabus and you're like, dang, I got 20 homeworks and 3 tests and 6 quizzes and blah 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 blah. Remember that you don't have to look at it like that. Remember that to take things one at a time, right? That's why this thing that we use called Canvas is so nice. It gives you a to-do list. It'll show you everything that's due within the next week, right? And when you submit something, it's ticked off the list. So you can organize things really, really nicely and not have to worry about, you know, okay, do I have to remember this? Do I have to remember this? Because it's on your to-do list. But take things one thing at a time. Don't overstress yourself. Obviously, you know, work hard, but don't kill yourself. So, you know, that's kind of what I'm saying. Is just, you know, work hard, be yourself, and, you know, just do your best. That's all you can do.
Man. Life's good when you work on your pace, you know?
Alright, now that we've lectured y'all on how to go about school for the last hour.
Now that you're ready for a good day of school tomorrow, let's keep moving! I want to know right now, I want to see, okay, maybe not 14, but I want to see anybody who's active in chat to tell me how their day was. How was your day? What happened during your day? What did you do? What did you have for dinner? What did you make for dinner? What did your mother or father, sister, bro, what did you guys make for dinner tonight? That's a good question. Mario, you like the Corey Kitchen merch? I'm not Mario, but that shit was fire.
The new one?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it yet.
It was bad. I went to school. Well, I mean, she.
Also, try to keep a positive mindset as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Try to.
Oh, mental health is extremely important.
We got to spend the next hour on mental health.
All right, so basically, I'm gonna pull up no, I'm kidding. That's every teacher, bro. We talk about that. I'm gonna pull up, and you like me. I don't know what you're saying, though. Oh, never mind.
Oh, you have Corey Merchant game? I must have missed it. I'm sorry.
When he said meh, I thought.
Oh,
said, like,
he does,
meh.
yo. He got the Corey drip in game, though. Damn.
I think that one person had a Killua shirt. That shit was tough. Yo, go. Can you wait? It's delayed. There was someone wearing like a Killua shirt. It looked like, and that was pretty hard. I like Killua. Killua's cool. And good. I ate McDonald's for dinner and got detention in class. I mean, whatever you got detention for, look back at it as like, damn. I guess I shouldn't have done that. But hey, you had McDonald's for dinner. You know. I think that was the best advice I could have given. Dude, I got so bored in class today. Well, I wasn't bored. I was done with my work, waiting for everyone else to be done, that I started coloring my fingernails, and I regret it so much now because it's under my cuticles and I can't get it out.
Yikes.
So now I got little colorful cuticles, but like my nails just like white, you know? Or what would you say the color of your nail is?
Like kind of vaguely opaque. Like it's kind of see-through, but it's kind of got like
a little bit of color. It's like opacity is like 12%.
Yeah, like if you're working in Photoshop, your brush capacity about 12%. You know.
Yeah. 12% is a good number. I don't know what it is. I like 12%.
This
it's like especially on the phone. If your phone's
this
on 12,
exploiter's
like,
defending exploiting, saying, "Who cares about people in a block game, bro? Just
like,
get
bro,
good."
Hear me out. Shut up, bitch. Sorry.
Get good or get out. I mean, it's pretty simple. You need Roblox merch? You know, we've talked about that, Ava. We've discussed that.
Bro,
I might have to
I
now.
will design it. I got it. I will make the most hard and tough and most visibly appealing merch any man can make.
I'm changing the title. Please don't.
I think that I'm going to okay, I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have the top left corner of the shirt. This is the basic Mario Man 252 merch shirt. There's gonna be other stuff, you know, but the basic one. This is my idea. We're gonna have the Donkey Kong in the top left. Okay. Right.
No, Dusky.
Then,
I think we mean merch on Roblox. Can I not add and life advice? Oh, if you're just adding and life advice, then yeah, that's fine.
And then the back's just gonna be your logo, cause that's what.
How we got 5 friend requests? Dang, son.
I got friends. Damn, son, where'd you?
I ain't got enough room in my friends list for this.
Hey yo, damn, Chad. I gotta use the bathroom. Do I go or do I clench and hold it?
Based off how you just said that, I think you should go.
I'll give it a minute, cause my grandma's gonna scoop me up. You know how it is, 10 o'clock. Gotta get a snack. Dude, I've been like on that like get in bed 11:30, fall asleep 12 o'clock grind, and getting like 5.5 hours of sleep. It's been all right. Oh, and that's another big thing of school. Man, get your sleep. Get your sleep. I'm for real. That's the shirt right there, the Killua. There it is. I think is that Killua? I don't even know, bro. I have a Killua shirt that looks just like that. I don't know if it's Killua, to be honest with you. What you think?
I think, Mario, you got school. No, I'm actually, yo, how do we get more friend requests? Bruh.
Mario, you got school, question mark?
You got games on your phone?
What time you gotta be in tomorrow?
I actually don't have to go in tomorrow.
Oh, so that's why we having a late stream?
I mean, I gotta do my virtual class, but that's at like 2 p.m. So.
Okay, so what time do you think I stream it to? Cause I just gotta get off at 12.
We could probably run till 12 then.
All right, cool.
We'll see how many people stay that long.
The merch link in the description is now right. Let me click on that buy merch. Right.
Oh right, that's the bonfire link, not the spreadshirt link.
Spring, yeah. Okay, these
not
phone
Spreadshirt,
cases,
Teespring.
very nice. I like the cup. I might have to get this little oh wait, why does it say sticker but it's showing a giant cup?
Oh, I kind of label that all under the this is the sticker merch thing.
Oh, I didn't. Wow, I am blind. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Oh, wait, is this a glass cup?
Yeah, there's like pint glasses and
I think I'm gonna get the
nothing. You're gonna get nothing.
I'm gonna buy some merch. I'm gonna buy some merch. Okay, so what if I
don't y'all hate it when you put stuff up and then people buy it and you even though you wanted them not to buy it, but that's the whole purpose of it being up anyways, to buy it, so you're having conflicting feelings.
This black one's nice. I almost wish that the black went with the black sticker a little more, but then you wouldn't be able to see the circle. I don't know, I'm tripping, man. The white on the logo, like that looks nice. I like that. That might be the shirt. $20 for a shirt? Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Luckily on Spreadshirt I was able to make it a little bit cheaper, which is nice. Or not. I keep saying Spreadshirt, bro. It's Teespring. I'm sorry. Sorry, Teespring. I love you.
I think out of I really think I'm gonna cop. Wait, let me check this hoodie. Let me check the hoodie. We got all colors.
What's up, Rachel? Welcome back.
That's
oh yeah, and we get more colors too. So Teespring is kind of like better in like every way.
Dude, ooh, what am I rocking here? Whoa,
do you Pet Sim X yet? No, not yet.
I cannot wait to get to 75 million.
Made the 69-cent discount code. I do need to look into that discount code thing because I want to do like Christmas merch and then make it like I don't know, 25% off or something.
Ooh, this is I really I like the cups, man. These look legit, man. This is a stainless water bottle. It almost looks like a milk jug, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Gingy likes the pricing structure. I think that I need a $69 discount code. Sorry, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Borman gets paid.
Borman gets paid. Let me just check on this.
Thank you to the 15 people chilling in stream chat. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. If any of you are new to the channel, it would mean a lot if you guys would subscribe. We're getting close to, I believe, 1370 subscribers. So, you know. And thank you guys very much for your support over the past few days. It means a lot. And, yeah, if anyone's interested in purchasing the merch that Gingy is looking at, link is in description. I think it's pretty fire, if I do say so myself. And we'll probably be coming out with new merch for Christmas time because I want to get back on the making merch grind because it's kind of... What's up, Zaire? Welcome. So But it's nice to be making merch again. I've wanted to make merch for a while. What's up, Noise? Welcome. Welcome to everyone new and everyone returning. Great to see you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. But yeah, I want to get back into doing merch again, or making, you know, merch again, because we've had a lot happen on the channel since when I made merch in like May, I think was, and then I made it like a week or two ago, but before that it was like May that I made merch, so it's been a while. And again, now that we're using Teespring, it's cheaper. We get more options. We get more colors. So, and we could basically just use an image resizer and pretty much put anything on there that we want, assuming it's not copyrighted. So, I mean, yeah, we have a ton more options, and not to mention it's more affordable for you guys, which is one of the most important things. What I really didn't like about Bonfire was how expensive the merch was. Like, if I'd have to charge $35 for a shirt, when on Spreadshirt, or not, I keep saying Spreadshirt, bro, Teespring, I can charge like $20, you know, and make the same amount of profit that I would have made on Bonfire, you know. Would you rather have to use Mac or Linux? Probably Linux. Just because I despise Macs with like my entire being. It can be Halloween or Christmas? Nah. Halloween's gone, Chief. We almost did Pam merch for Halloween, but unfortunately I'm an idiot. What about Thanksgiving? Y'all want Thanksgiving merch? I mean, hey, listen, if something meaningful happens in the time between now and Thanksgiving, I mean, maybe we'll make Thanksgiving merch. I don't know. I mean, if y'all want Thanksgiving merch, I could probably do it. Or for Thanksgiving, maybe I could give y'all like a big discount on the merch store. I don't know. A turkey perk? Not a bad name, honestly. Alright, we can move on now. Alright, let us do... What should we do next? Should we do Pet Sim X? Kind of wait for Gingy to come back. Let's do... What should we do? Epic games that are not mini but big. Alright, we'll do Pet Sim then. It is decided. We shall do Pet Simulator X. Alright, let me join Existence's game so that way it's a wee bit smaller, you know? And we have more room for peeps. Alright, let's do that. Can we get the entire gang for a crab game lobby? That would be fun. I want to do that. Although orchestrating that would probably be difficult. But that does sound like a lot of fun. Okay. We are back in Pet Simulator the X. I actually never renamed my current pets. Like, these are still the donors. I didn't rename the current pets. So let me do that. I want to rename you to, we're still going to go with Fearless because Fearless donated the 50 the other day. And then we've got Amy. Amy's done multiple memberships and many donations. And then we got Ava. Ava did $3 over multiple streams. And we've got Gingy, who did $2 a couple streams ago. So there we go. If you'd like a pet to be named after you, not necessarily encouraging donations, but if you did want to donate, then hey, we'll name a pet after you. And it'll show up on the screen all shiny, and there'll be a special noise. Tell me if you do Funky Friday today. Alright. Probably, we might. Not sure. Alright. Yeah, I forgot we were grinding diamonds because we didn't have that many diamonds. Go. Dang. Why did they go individually? I thought they weren't supposed to do that now. Whatever. No thank you on the trade requests. Alright. I have maxed out my speed, so no. People ask me to trade. No. I refuse. You should get Halloween pets. Are these not Halloween pets? Pretty sure these are Halloween pets. I mean, I do have 4.5 million candy. So I could probably try for one. But I have to take the Halloween cannon, right? No, stop